Samurai Ruach the series on Patreon. Let's dive in. Good old AI voiceovers. This voice is done in Clipchamp, which is free, but you can only do so many words at a time. There's a post on Patreon called What's Needed that mentions 11 Labs. Check that out. Anyways, why Patreon? You might notice on the social media pages that I keep pointing to the Patreon page, www.patreon.com/Samurai Ruach the series. SAMURAIRUACH the series. Samurai Ruach the series. There's another video on what the name means. Anyways, Patreon is the best way to get the majority of this done because of how it's set up. While developing it, the project has unfolded into quite a few things, which is amazing. There's the graphic novel, the comic, the screenplay for the animated series, the video stuff, a bit of a book of thoughts from the series, and some lessons learned and positivity. There's the music that I'm working on, and even did a few designs for some shirts and merch, and even a card game that was made that gets played in the series that I've actually played with some folks, and they loved it. All of that reminds me, I have to make collections to put those in so you can get to them directly. As you can see, there's a lot going on. Aside from getting an actual main website for it all, which is in the works, Patreon is the next best thing. If you've never heard of Patreon, it's a site that's built by artists for artists, and their art, and their supporters and fans, their people or tribe. If you're not going to have an official website, get a Patreon. Going to ours, which, again, is at www.patreon.com/Samurai Ruach the series, you'll see a few things. The main page has the posts by category. You can find the most recent, the most popular, what's trending, and one of the genius things that Patreon has is the collections at the bottom. There's a separate tab for collections to click on to go right to them too. The collections are the groups of posts. So for the graphic novel version of the series, that will be in one collection. For the video versions, that's another collection. The script version is in another collection, and whatever else, like lessons learned in the series, maps and characters, the music, the merch, the card game, and so on. All of that you can see on the main page, or the collections tab. As far as the posts, I say Patreon is better because of how you can post. You can put a video at the top of a post, and then text with pictures in the same post, and link them. You can't do that in other social media sites. As I mentioned before, it's a site built for artists and their art and their supporters. It's like all of the other social media sites and a Kickstarter all in one spot. And it's free. This gives you the most in a post, with easy-to-use analytics and data and great membership options, and even links your social media as well. Nicely done, Patreon. All in all, everything is building nicely. Keep up with the posts to see what is needed if you're wanting to help out here. I appreciate it. Hopefully this sheds a little more light on why the project is so focused on Patreon. So check it out at www.patreon.com/Samurai Ruach the series. SAMURAIRUACH the series. Samurai Ruach the series. Peace, blessings, and understanding to the point of knowing